Blue Morpho butterfly, the living sapphire of the rainforest. The Blue Morpho butterfly is not just an insect. It is a moving illusion, a living flash of light, a creature that seems almost unreal when it glides through the dense rainforests of Central and South America. With wings that shimmer like polished sapphire under the sun, the Blue Morpho has become one of the most iconic butterflies on Earth, and one of the most misunderstood. Despite its brilliant appearance, the Blue Morpho's beauty is not created by pigment. There is no blue dye in its wings. Instead, its color is the result of microscopic structures that bend and reflect light in precise ways. This phenomenon, known as structural coloration, makes the butterfly appear electric blue from certain angles, then suddenly dark or invisible from others. It is nature's optical engineering at its finest. Habitat and geographic range. Blue Morpho butterflies are native to the tropical rainforests of Mexico, Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil, and Peru. They thrive in warm, humid environments where sunlight filters through tall canopies and rivers cut through thick vegetation. They are most commonly found near forest edges, riverbanks, clearings where sunlight penetrates. This preference is not random. Sunlight is essential for their visual signaling, flight behavior, and temperature regulation. Wings that trick the eye. The Blue Morpho's wings can span 12 to 20 centimeters, 5 to 8 inches, making it one of the largest butterflies in the world. The upper side of the wings is a radiant metallic blue, while the underside is brown with multiple eye spots. This contrast serves a powerful survival function. Top side, blue, used for communication, mating, and territorial display. Underside, brown with eye spots, camouflage against predators. When the butterfly lands and closes its wings, it virtually disappears into the forest floor. When it takes flight, the flashing blue confuses predators, making it difficult to track. Flight style, slow but strategic. Unlike many butterflies that flutter erratically, the Blue Morpho flies with a slow, floating motion. This might look graceful, even lazy, but it's deceptive. The alternating flash of blue and brown during flight creates a strobe-like effect, overwhelming the visual processing of birds and reptiles. Predators struggle to predict its trajectory, increasing the Morpho's chance of escape. Beauty here is not a weakness. It is a weapon. Life cycle, total transformation. The Blue Morpho undergoes a complete metamorphosis with 4 distinct stages. 1. Egg. Females lay pale green eggs on the leaves of specific host plants, often legumes. These eggs hatch within a week. 2. Caterpillar. The caterpillar is bright red-brown with lime-green patches and covered in tiny hairs. It looks intimidating, and for good reason. It can release a foul-smelling fluid when threatened, discouraging predators. At this stage, the caterpillar eats constantly, growing rapidly and storing energy for transformation. 3. Chrysalis. The pupa stage lasts about 2 weeks. The chrysalis is jade green and blends perfectly with surrounding leaves. Inside, the caterpillar dissolves and reorganizes itself entirely. Wings, eyes, antennae, everything is rebuilt. 4. Adult butterfly. The adult Blue Morpho emerges fully formed but vulnerable. Its wings must dry and harden before flight. Once airborne, it enters a life focused almost entirely on reproduction. Diet and feeding behavior. Adult Blue Morphos have an unusual diet. Unlike many butterflies that sip nectar, they prefer fermenting fruit. Tree sap. Fungi, decomposing organic matter. They are often seen feeding on fallen fruit on the forest floor, sometimes alongside beetles and ants. This diet provides essential minerals and sugars needed for sustained flight and reproduction. Predators and defense mechanisms. Despite their size and brilliance, Blue Morphos face constant danger. Main predators include birds, frogs, lizards, spiders. Their survival strategies are layered: camouflage underside, eye spots that mimic larger animals, flash coloration during flight, erratic escape paths. The Blue Morpho survives not by strength, but by confusion. Role in the ecosystem. Blue Morphos are more than visual wonders. They play key ecological roles: seed dispersal through fruit feeding, indicator species for rainforest health, food source for predators. A decline in morpho populations often signals deeper environmental damage. Cultural and scientific importance. Throughout history, the Blue Morpho has symbolized transformation, beauty, fragility of nature. Indigenous cultures associate it with spirits and renewal. Scientists study it for inspiration in anti-counterfeiting technology, optical engineering, advanced materials. Even modern security holograms borrow concepts from morpho wing structures. Threats and conservation. Although not currently endangered, Blue Morphos face increasing threats: deforestation, climate change, overcollection for souvenirs. Butterfly farms now breed Blue Morphos sustainably, reducing pressure on wild populations and supporting conservation education. Final reflection. The Blue Morpho butterfly is not just something to admire, it is something to understand. It proves that evolution doesn't always choose brute force. Sometimes, it chooses light. Reflection, illusion. In the shadows of the rainforest, the Blue Morpho reminds us that the most powerful survival tool can be beauty itself.